everyone, so today I wanted to film a cleaning products video. So this is going to be my favourite cleaning products and cleaning products that I use the most frequently. So I've become a little bit obsessed with cleaning and cleaning products since probably having Rory. He's now 15 months old. So just before having him, obviously you go through the nesting phase, and then when you have a newborn baby and just a baby in general, you tend to spend a lot more time at home. So you kind of become more conscious of cleaning and organising, and I don't know, I guess like becoming a mum, I don't know. I don't really want to stereotype there and be like all mums love to clean, but I think it does give you that new awareness and that like want to clean. So I've become a little bit obsessed with it since having him, and yeah, just I'm really into cleaning. I really enjoy cleaning. It's kind of, it sounds really pathetic, but it's something that I like to do like for time to myself and time to unwind. Sometimes like Rich will come in from work and he will offer to like tidy the kitchen to be helpful. I'm like, no, you sit with the baby, I'm gonna clean the kitchen. And that's kind of my time to like put the radio on and just chill out for a minute, really, which sounds ridiculous, but I just really enjoy cleaning since that kind of this time in my life. So I have got into like new tips and new products since having a baby, and I want to talk about my favourite cleaning products. So there's quite a few which actually surprised me, but I am quite picky with the stuff that I use, and there's lots of stuff that I go to and reach for quite a lot. The first product is one that I feel like everybody on YouTube probably bangs on about, and that is obviously Method. Everybody loves Method and it is really, really good stuff. I wanted to specifically talk about this one though, because this is the Sunny Citrus Anti-Bac Kitchen Cleaner, and in my opinion it is without a doubt the best smelling one. I know lots of people use the lavender one, but I think it's gross and I don't really get the whole hype. I think it's, is it grapefruit or like clementine? There's one that everybody likes, it's the pink one. Is it? It's not peony, that's the washing powder, but the pink one everyone seems to go crazy for, and I don't get the hype over the smell, but the Sunny Citrus one I think smells incredible. I really like this for the kitchen, and I really like it for just having like generally around children. I think it's quite important, obviously doing their high chair and doing like areas that they touch, so like the kitchen cupboards and like his little table and stuff like that. I think it is important to eliminate toxins as best as possible. So I do really like having the knowledge that I've used a Method cleaner, which is, I don't really know like the background behind it, but it is like environmentally friendly and this and the other. I've just seen as well it's good for the bins, which is true. I use it for the bins too, because if you've got kids, you know they like bins for some reason. Another Method product that I have just picked up, which I thought I would talk about because it's quite interesting, is this Method Multi-Surface Cleaner. This one is limited edition. It's not anti-bac, so I use this one as more of like a polish and stuff. I just want to see what it recommends. It does say to work, like use it on worktops, and it says worktops, tile, stone, wood, glass. I wouldn't use it on glass because it does smear slightly, and I wouldn't use it on worktops because, like I say, it's not anti-bac. But the reason I want to talk about this is because it's a really interesting scent, and I can never quite decide, like, I really like it, but it's not a cleaning product scent. It smells like, you know, if you walk into like Abercrombie & Fitch or Hollister and there's a really distinctive aftershave smell, or like their perfumes, that is exactly what it smells like. So I do currently use it as like a polish, and more for the upstairs, like bedrooms and that kind of stuff. Like not so much, it's not a downstairs smell. It's really interesting, but I thought I would talk about it because it is a little bit different and it's like a new scent for a cleaning product. I do like it, but it is like, it does throw you when you first smell it, and your cleaning products smell like aftershave. Whilst on the subject of great smells, I want to talk about Zoflora. We all know Zoflora, I think, anyway. I am obsessed with the Linen Fresh one, as you can see, because it is pretty much empty. I used to use this a lot to mop our floors because I just love the smell, but I do find as a floor cleaner it's crap because it is just essentially an antibacterial, so it doesn't really clean anything, it just kind of smears stuff around. So now I use it like watered down. I use it as like an air freshener for the sofas, like when I hoover the sofas down I will give them a spray afterwards. Same for our mattress, because that can smell, and sometimes, like I used to, but I don't do it anymore since we've had carpet, but I used to come in and just spray it once I'd cleaned a room. I know that's not great, like I know a lot of people will be like, oh my god, the toxins. I don't do it so much since we've had Rory, but that is how I used to use it. I actually haven't used this in ages, and I don't really know how I would use it now. If you have any tips on how to use the Flora, then obviously let me know, but I am pretty obsessed with the smell. I also used to use it as well in our washing to make it smell better, and I haven't done that for a long time because I'm washing a lot of baby clothes at the moment, and I am quite strict about what I wash baby clothes in. Obviously, because I've got a new baby, I'm pregnant at the moment, so her clothes are kept to like non-bio, and the same with Rory. He's got really bad eczema, so I am very strict about what I use for his skin. For our stuff though, I will use Daz. I don't know what it is about Daz, I just love the smell of it. Let me smell it. There's just a freshness to it that I really like, and it just makes life a little bit easier. It's really good for whites, it's really good for colours. At the moment I have the powder. I don't tend to use powder that much. I used to use like the liquid stuff, but I just picked this up because I think it was what was available. Whilst on laundry, we all know that having children is a stained life. So I use this Vanish spray. This is absolutely brilliant. I found this really, really good for when we first started weaning Rory, and he obviously would spit a lot of puree out and stuff, and puree for some odd reason just stains everything. Like all of our bibs were like stained, and I don't like the like wipeable bibs because I just find I will leave them in the sink for ages and not get on with it and not clean them. So I found this really good for his bibs, and now I find it good for his clothes in general. Obviously he eats a lot more finger food, he feeds himself with cutlery, so his sleeves and his cuffs tend to get quite dirty, and he is at nursery and walking around, so he falls in mud. Vanish is just brilliant just whilst you've got children, just to like get rid of stains. And it's just quite easy to use. Like you obviously spray it down before you put it in the wash, leave it to like do its job for a minute, and then just pop it straight in the wash. There's no like filling up a sink with cold water, having to soak it, undrain the sink and then wring out your clothes, make a mess, transferring them to the washing machine. I just find it way easier just to spray them down. Bit of an odd one, but bleach is always on my list. I absolutely love bleach, and that is so crazy to say, but especially being pregnant this time around, my second pregnancy, bleach, the smell has been like a real strong craving. I just can't help myself. I love the smell of bleach. I am also really, really bad for cleaning the whole bathroom in bleach. I just love the way that it smells afterwards. I love like opening a window, really getting in there, like lots of elbow grease, and making sure that it just, I don't know, nothing cleans like bleach, and it just smells amazing afterwards. Another bathroom product is this from Lidl. This is the W5 Lime Scale Remover, which is a Lidl own brand, and this is incredible. If you have lime scale, you need to get it. It's just so, I don't know what it is about it, but it just gets rid of lime scale so easily. You just like pour it on, leave it like 2 or 3 minutes, and then go around and wipe all your surfaces, and it just comes away so easily. And it's really good at preventing it from coming back, and I think it's like £3 or something. It's so cheap, but I use this all the time. Like I would probably say I do like a 2-monthly big like lime scale clean. In our bathroom we've got lots of chrome, we've got like chrome shower, chrome taps, and then we've got this big corner unit which is floor to ceiling, from like it goes in the bath, and that gets really, really bad like watermarks and lime scale. So I use it on that quite a lot because that always looks quite tatty, so I find it really handy for that. Next favourite are anti-bac cleaning wipes. These are a lifesaver just for general kind of speed. If you're wiping down the surfaces really quickly, like the kitchen surfaces, just before you pop out, or if you're just like, if you've got people coming around, they're really handy for that, and they don't soak your surfaces. But what I always use these for are when Rory is having a bath. I like to give the bathroom like quite a quick surface clean, so I will just like wipe down the toilet, wipe down the sink, and wipe around the edge of the bath, just to kind of make sure that it always looks nice. These are also really good for bins. If you've got like, you know, you get the residue around the bin sometimes, or the splashback, they're great for radiators, especially if you've got a radiator by the bin. Yeah, these are always handy just to have like on hand, and they just make life a little bit easier. Next favourite is Shake and Vac. I don't really think this does anything. apart from make your house smell nice, but this is kind of like a finishing touch for me. Whenever I do a big house like deep clean or a speed clean or our Sunday clean, I always hoover up last and I do shake and vac, and it's like that final like shake and vac is down, you can smell it, it smells nice, and then the house smells nice for a couple of days afterwards. There's something just really satisfying about using shake and vac, but I don't think this is great for your hoover. I'm not 100% sure. My mum always moans when she comes to like help me out and clean, which she does quite a lot, like when I have a new baby and now I'm pregnant. She always moans about the hoover filter like being clogged up because of the shake and vac, but I just love it. Next favourite is kind of a natural product, and it is white vinegar. This is amazing for glass, and it is like non-toxic cleaning, but I really like this for the microwave. So if you I have something called the Angry Mama, which actually should probably be in this video, but basically you just mix white vinegar and water in her, and then she steams, like you put her in the microwave, turn the microwave on, and then she creates like this big steam, and then it makes the microwave so easy to clean. We have like quite a lot of not microwaved food, but we eat a lot of like second day food, so leftovers or jacket potatoes or like lots of Rory's food. I will heat up like the dinner from the night before for his lunch, so our microwave does get quite messy. And also like I heat his milk up in the microwave, and that can create like rim stains and stuff. So it does get quite messy, so I find this really handy just to clean it, and it is good, like really good for grime. One product that kind of can't really be beaten, and we all know about it, is Cif, or any like Cif alternative, basically like a cream cleaner. This is amazing for grime. I just like to have this around, like it's not something that I reach to all the time, but it is that one-of-a-kind product that kind of does the job better than anything else will. I remember using this for our like the casing for our gas meter, which is outside. That's been disgusting ever since we've lived here, and I thought you would have to buy new casing. It's like, basically it was black from like all the dirt on it. This house has been like a complete renovation, by the way, so everything has been hard work, and that was like the last thing that was left to do, and I thought you'd need to buy new casing or paint it or spray it. And I just thought, you know, I'm going to take some Cif to it and just see what happens. This sounds like really odd that I haven't done this before, but you don't think about it, you just think about how like gross something is. You don't think about, I don't know, I can't really get out of this without sounding weird, but it took me a while to just clock that actually Cif might work, because I'd have tried bleach before on it and that did help, but it kind of just cleaned the dirt, if that makes sense. Took Cif out, literally soaked the whole thing and left it for an hour, and then it just wiped down, and the casing now is like perfectly white. It just makes all the difference. It's also really good for bathrooms, but yeah, it's just a bit of a one-of-a-kind cleanser that you kind of have to have in the house, really. The last product I want to talk about is a dishwasher tablet. I've just got a single tablet because I've thrown out the box. Like I transfer them into a jar, and then I put the jar, like it's a airtight jar, so Rory can't get into it because he's a bit obsessed with boxes, and then I put that in the back of the cleaning cupboard, so he really can't get to it. But these are dishwasher tablets which are from Lidl, and they are amazing. These have won like Which Awards and Best Buy Awards and stuff, and I think they're again like £3 for a big box, and they just do the job really well. Rich is a bit obsessed with buying like proper Liquid Tab dishwasher tablets on offer, and they always cost like £10 plus, like for the size that we need, because we use the dishwasher a lot. But I just prefer these. They clean everything just as well, as long as obviously your filter is clean. I just feel like everything cleans the same in the dishwasher. I don't really know, I don't see the difference basically, and I don't see the point in spending like £7 more for the same clean. So these are really good. If you shop in Lidl, they are definitely worth picking up. So anyway, that is my favourite cleaning products. I love to discover new cleaning products, so please do let me know in the comments what your favourite cleaning products are, or if there's any here that I mentioned, let me know what you think of them as well. And yeah, let me know your cleaning hacks as well, because that is another video that I want to do, and I love to learn like new little things, so let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next video. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see more videos like this, and please subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next video. Bye.